तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति।
Namaskar, welcome to the academic year 2020-21, a year with a difference. Difference because today I cannot feel the energy and synergy that I got from each one of you when we had our first orientation on 1st June 2018. This particular hall was full of our parents, students, positive noise which was disturbing also, but noise which was so positive that we felt a strong connect, a strong bond, a bond that we share, a bond that's called parent-teacher-student connect. We live by that. It's been 2 years our school has started, and we ensure that we are reaching out to each and every child, each and every parent. Today again is the day to reach out to each one of you, and that I cannot do alone. For that, I want a team wherein teachers are there, a team wherein parents are there. So I'm very happy and thankful. I express my gratitude to the PTA members who are present here today and to the team of teachers who are present today, because orientation cannot be just one voice. Orientation needs to be a combined voice. Orientation needs to be an example of togetherness. So let me start with a very simple yet profound analogy of life. The moon has taught us that no matters how many phases it goes through, lives keep on revolving, life keeps on going. And the sun has taught us, no matter how many times it goes down, it keeps rising. It's time to rise. It's time to rise together. I know all of us are facing difficulty. The times are very, very challenging, disturbing. There is a lot of disruption. But how can we work together is what we are going to discuss today. I'm thankful to each and every PTA member who have circulated a message in their group to let us know what are the concerned parents have, what are the pain points, because together we have to eliminate the pain points. So the points that we have written, I'll go through them one by one. But before that, I want to tell each one of you the 8-step approach that the school is going to take, whether we open online or when we open offline. Yes, we are waiting for our children to come back to our school, because this is just a building with no soul when our children are not there. So the 8-point approach that we are going ahead with, first and foremost in our list is parent-school connect. And that is the reason today also we have parent and we have teachers also, because that connect will help us to make our child become a holistic being. We have to help our child right now. Rather than helping, we have to guide our child together. So parents and teachers have to play the dual role. Teachers will also become parents and parents will also become teachers. So we have to work in coordination. Second is, we are very concerned about the mental well-being of our child, mental well-being of all the children who are in the lockdown situation. For that, we are starting with the mentorial system, where in each and every class we have a WhatsApp group, dedicated WhatsApp group, wherein the class teacher is there, and class teacher's responsibility will be to call each and every child every week at least once. We need that connect, we need that bonding. Maybe there will be times when it will be just an unofficial talk. Teacher and students are discussing whatever they want to discuss. We want that bond to become stronger. We know we are confined to our homes. It is social distancing, but it cannot be emotional distancing. Emotionally, we have to make a stronger community. Third point, which we are very particular about, is sanitizing our school at regular interval. It is happening right now also. Many of you know that we have our 2 floors of our school we have given to BMC for home quarantining people. Though till now nobody has come here for home quarantine, but we never know when the situation will arise, when BMC has to take the premises. So whenever BMC wants to take the premises, our premises is there for them, and sanitizing is happening at every regular interval. Our housekeeping is working and ensuring that the school is clean and safe. But adding to this, whenever the school will reopen with the new normal, when our students will be allowed to come, Before that, our staff will come. So we have to be mindful and careful about them also. So rest assured, cleaning, hygiene, sanitization. We will not leave any stone unturned when it comes to us teachers' health and our students' health. Next is, since we are going online now and we will be using technology a lot, everyone needs to know about cyberbullying and cyber safety. We'll have a special workshop for parents and for senior children, how to safeguard themselves from cyberbullying, cyber safety norms that they need to follow, and the know-hows of cyber world. Because many a times we all know that our children are digital native. They know the technology much more than us. But as a parent, you also need to be aware of that. So from 26th of May, each and every class will have a small orientation wherein only that limited children of that class, their parents and teachers will be there, and they will guide each and every parent how to go about technology. And whatever queries you have after this orientation also, whatever queries you have two options. While you will see this video on YouTube, you can write your comments there. We will reach back to you for your queries, or you have school number. Just write the message there and we will reach back to you. You have your respective PTA member. You write the query there and we'll reach back to you. The ultimate point is no query should be left unanswered. So ensure that the query is reaching to us so that we can reach back to you. Fifth point is reaching out to all. No child should be left behind. Now many of the parents have the concern that they do not have two gadgets, they do not have laptop, they do not have tab, they do not have mobile, there are siblings, how children will study. I will cover that later also when I'll come to the main points. But here I humbly request to all the staff member and all the parent member, it's a humble request to everyone. Most of the time it happens that we have a spare gadget, we have a spare tab lying in our home somewhere and we don't pay any heed to that. If any one of you, to all the parents, to all the teachers, if you have any gadget that is lying in your home unused, which can be used, which can be given to the child who does not have the access to technology, please come and donate it. We will take it, write your name, we will let the child use, the child who does not have any access to the technology, and once the children will come back to school, the gadget will be given back to you. We are starting this movement. We do not know how much support we will get, but if you have any, please let it reach to our school. Next point is, we are very concerned about the physical well-being of our children. They have not gone to playground, they haven't played from a very long time. Play is the basic requirement for learning. You need to play, you need to come out. Yesterday I had a meeting with grade 8 students and I was in the school premises to check the arrangement. The only thing they asked me for is, ma'am, please show the playground. So understand how important is play for our students. So whenever we will reopen the school with the various plans that we have made, UNESCO has already given the guideline how we have to open the school. Yes, this reopening of the school will be not the way it used to happen every year. It will be a different reopening. We will have to work out on odd even days. We will have to call few children on one particular day and other children on a different day. So all the plans will be shared to you on weekly basis, on monthly basis. Every month you will come to know what we are doing the next month. Next is very important, expressing gratitude. I think let's start practicing it as a parent, as a child, as a teacher. So everyone who is associated to Sanjeevani World School, whether teachers or students, they will have to have a gratitude manual. This is the time we need to express gratitude to each and every small thing, because together we have to fight a very difficult battle, and we are doing that, and we have to be thankful to all the resources that are available. Last but not least, the one which is for the reopening of school, whenever it happens, it is be ready for adversity. Are we really ready for adversity? We as a school, we have made 3 plans, plan A, plan B, plan C for reopening our school. But at the same time, maybe after 2 months, we will come to know that no, these plans will not help. We will have to go for plan D. So we have to be ready for that. As a school, we are ready. As a parent, we are looking forward to your support. We need to be ready. Understand one thing, why children are not coming to school or why government will open the schools the last. There is a reason. These children are asset to our society. See, if something happens to us, we are still an older generation. They are the future. They are the one who will take the economy forward. So they are the one who need to be safe. That is why schools and colleges will be the last place that will reopen and life will thrive back again. So these were few of the points that goes with what is our planning. Now coming to how children will learn online. This was a major concern, how children will learn online. So what our school has adopted is, we have adopted a blended learning and a flexible learning module. Now when I say flexible learning, suppose we have given you a timetable which says 4 hours student will be learning, and out of those 4 hours also we have given the breaks because those breaks are needed. Now each and every period when teacher is coming online and talking to the children, the video for that particular period will be uploaded in the portal also, and it will come to your WhatsApp group where teacher is there with you. So no child is again left behind if your child is not able to sit for the online class, because we know we are not taking care of our eyes the way we need to take care, because we are spending so much of time in front of technology. So what we need to do is, we have to follow a very simple mechanism which I think if you go to any ophthalmologist, they will tell you, this is the rule of 20-20-20. That is 20 minutes of screen time, after that 20 seconds of break, and you have to see something which is 20 feet far away. We have taken care of that. All our videos will be 20 minutes videos. All the teaching learning process videos will be 20 minutes video. Teacher will come online. We have kept the period for 30 minutes. Teacher will come online, tell children what we are going to do, and by the time they will settle and they will see the video, it will be 20 minutes screen time that the child will be following. If you have 2 children and both the children cannot sit together because you have one gadget, no problem at all. The child can learn as per the availability of the gadget, because everything will come in the recorded form. If there are 4 periods, all the 4 videos will be uploaded. So when you are coming back from your office and then you want to sit with your child and show them English video, Hindi video, math video, everything will be there stepwise how we have to go ahead. Now also there was a major concern, if we will let the children type everything, then they will not write. So we are going ahead with the writing manual, writing module. Children have to write. Teacher will give them tasks, they will write. You will have your WhatsApp group, you will click the photograph and send the answer sheet. Teachers will be correcting them, and then teacher will upload the model answers. But we want children to write. Yes, many a times we will be using Google Forms, we will be using Google Classroom, but 75% we will make our children write, because they need to write. Now the parents who have gone to their native and they have no access to any spare gadget. Now each and every parent is connected with us through WhatsApp. Again I am telling you, whatever will be uploaded in school portal, whatever teachers will be teaching online, the same thing will reach to each and every parent through WhatsApp module also. And parents can be connected with the teacher through WhatsApp, but it's a humble request, do not expect that the moment you are calling teacher is able to answer you, because she also needs to prepare for many things. Whatever query you will put up, we will try to answer the query in 24 hours, but if not 24 hours, you have to give us 2 working days. Your queries will be answered, each and every query. Now Saturdays will be the day wherein we will cater a lot to the mental well-being and happiness quotient of our children. This will be teacher and student time. They will discuss about everything that they want to discuss. Slowly and gradually our learners will learn that, okay, this is the time wherein we have to sit and talk to our teacher, whatever we want to talk. As a parent also, if you want to discuss something with the teacher, that can be done on Saturdays. So Saturdays we have taken this special initiative which is known as Samvedansheel Shanivar, because we need to be empathetic to each other, and that is really needed. Again, as a school now we have given you access to the class teacher. So you are there in the group wherein your class teacher is there. So no query again will be left unanswered. So whatever query you will post, teacher will come back to you. Many parents have the concern that we will go for work and grandparents will be there. We understand the situation will be little difficult. See, as from school side, we will try to explain everything to grandparents also. We will try to reach out to them. But if they are not able to help the child to see the videos and other things, then that will become a shared responsibility of you and school. So teachers will have the Saturday session wherein they can provide extra remedy to the child. There are some special children parents have concern how special children need will be taken care of. For special children, our counselors will have one-to-one session with them. They will be taking, suppose English is taught, our counselor will be taking English session for them on one-to-one basis. So all the special children will be dealt on one-to-one basis. Remedy for the weaker children, wherein if you feel that your child has not understood something, because I do not categorize anyone as weaker children, they have various learning styles. So if you feel your child is not able to understand, there will be evening session wherein teacher can be reached. You have to ask teacher that, okay, evening we will give you one slot wherein all the doubt solving can be done. Now comes to textbook, how textbook will reach to you. Textbook, we have already placed the order. We had placed the order in the month of March, but after that we all know the lockdown period began, and then it was lockdown 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, and it getting extended. So we will be providing each one of you the PDF version and the online version, digital books we will provide you. But at the same time, with the digital books, the moment the consignment will come to school, we will ensure that we will let you know that books have come. Maintaining social distancing, you can come and then books can be taken by you, because we want our children to have the hard copy also. We also want to cut down on the screen time, whether it's child or it's teacher. Uniform, do they have to sit wearing their uniform when they are attending online class? Try if they can, because that will bring us kind of discipline. If not uniform, something formal. I mean, we need to avoid child sitting in their night suit or pajamas while attending the class. But even if the child sits that way, that is perfectly all right. Again, we all are dealing with a difficult situation. Maybe you have to prepare your breakfast, you have to prepare so many things in the morning. At the same time, you have to start your gadget and you have to make the child sit. You do not have time to help child change. It is perfectly all right. It is not about uniform. It is not about whether your child has all the stationery or not. It is about, is the child ready to sit and take or learn from the stimulating environment which teachers will be providing. It's going to be a new ecosystem. It's going to be a new learning, and all of us are learning together. Screen time and timetable, we know to reach to the timetable that we have given 4 hours or 5 hours, it will take us at least 15 to 20 days, because children will not be ready for that. And as a parent also, we won't have that much of time. Senior KG coming to grade 1 will take maximum time to settle. So we will go gradually with them. So do not expect that the timetable that we have shared will be implemented from day 1. But yes, whatever timetable we have shared, those module will come to you from day 1. So if we have written 6 period, all the 6 period module, their recorded video will come to you. A child might sit for 1 hour, a child might sit for half an hour, a child might not sit at all, because there is no gadget available. But the teaching learning process, the wellness process, the co-curricular process which will stimulate the child, wherein a lot of kinesthetic activities will be there, that will reach to you every day. So the purpose is not to make the child sit in front of screen for 4 hours. The purpose is everything is reaching to you, and you ensure that whenever you have time, if you have sibling, one child can attend the classes one day and other child can attend the class on the other day, and simultaneously they can go through the videos that are uploaded. Again, telling you, anything and everything that the teacher will be teaching online is recorded and it will reach to you. WhatsApp group, as I told you, we will make WhatsApp group and we will ensure that each and every parent's query is catered. There will be live classes as well as recorded classes, so there is nothing that you are missing out, because the recording of everything will be available to all the parents. It will be uploaded on our portal also, and it will be shared with you through WhatsApp group also. Mindfulness is the practice that we will follow rigorously. You might have seen that we have mentioned it in the timetable also. We need to learn to get connected to ourselves. So we will be sharing a lot of videos, 3 minutes videos, because 3-minute mindfulness break everybody will take every day. So even if your child is not sitting in front of the screen from the morning, whenever you are making your child go through the videos, ensure that the children are practicing mindfulness. You and I also can do that. It's going to help us. Co-curricular and physical activities. See, there will be lot of physical activity videos will come. There will be lot of class. Nikhil sir will take, Sujata ma'am will take, Urvi ma'am will take. That is to break the cycle of just sitting in front of the screen and learning your English, Hindi, math, science. Co-curricular and curricular needs to go hand in hand. Your child needs to be kinesthetically involved. Your child's all the senses needs to be involved when the learning is happening. So everything, again, as I told you, suppose the child is sitting in front of the screen, say for 4 hours with so many breaks that we have given, maybe after the end of June also, in between also one co-curricular or 2 co-curricular lectures will be must, so that children are stretching, they are using their hands, they are using their body, and again they are ready to sit and pay attention to their classroom. Internet connectivity and bandwidth again is a major issue. That is something, that is one point I think we cannot really help, but we will ensure that you are getting all the videos so that you have all the resource that has been shared by the school. 2 children, as I told you, you will get everything in the form of video. So if both of your children are like, we have many twins, if they are sitting together, that is fine. Few of the parents have told us that they have twins but they do not want to sit together, then you will have to work on the odd even day rule or morning or afternoon rule that you will have to do. Child who can attend online classes or see the videos in the morning and other can do it in the evening. As it is, whatever we will be teaching will be available to you at the click of your button. It will be shared through WhatsApp and it will be uploaded on our school's portal also. Now the enrichment program that we have taken, wherein we are taking care of the sustainable development goals, that is something we want each one of us to take it very seriously, because we need to understand we have not inherited this planet from our ancestors, we have borrowed it from our children. So what kind of planet do we want to leave for our children? That is something we need to introspect. So together, you and I, we have to ensure that we are saving resources and we are using resources mindfully, and our children will become our ambassador who will make a better planet for tomorrow. What kind of platform we are going to use? Are we going to have Zoom meetings or we are going to have Zoom classroom session? No. We are going ahead with Google Meet. All the Google platform will be used. There are many other platforms also, like there is Quiznet, there is MOOC, there are so many others, but that will come gradually. Right now, to convey to each one of you, we will start with the Google platform. Standard and division of my child. I do not know my child is in which division. By 26th, each one of you will know which division your child is in, and then we will have division-wide small close group meeting, wherein whatever are your concern can again be addressed, and we will ensure that you learn stepwise how to use technology. Though many of you are masters in technology, because we have many of the parents who are working for IT sector, but again we will be training our mothers also, we will be training our grandparents also. So we will ensure that we all are going together, we all are moving together in the forward direction. Next is online teaching. What kind of teaching it will be, what will be your strategy, what will be the homework. Again, I will reiterate the point that I have already spoken. Teaching will be online as well as videos. In case your child is not able to attend online teaching, the same video will be uploaded on the portal as well as it will come through a WhatsApp group also. The material that we are talking about right now, whatever material you have at your home, till the time the supplies do not come to us, the moment books will reach to us, we will inform you immediately so that books can be collected from school. We are going ahead with small amount of notebooks right now, so that let the child use it mindfully. Once that get over, by that time we are hoping that soon things will become back to normal. But again, lot of writing work will be there rather than just typing. We need to take care of our students' eyesight, their vision. That is our priority, and that is the priority for teachers also. So textbook, right now you will be getting a digital platform for textbook, you will be getting PDF version, and homework, whatever homework child will do, you have to click the photograph, send it to us, we will correct it, and we will send the sample answers. Activities, all the activities will revolve around whatever is available to each one of you. So suppose we want to take one activity next week, by Friday you will get the update that these are the activities for next week, keep these things ready. So if you do not have, say, particular one thing, there will be a substitute. If you do not have this, keep this thing ready. If you do not have this, no problem, we will do it in a different manner. When it comes to art and craft, we are taking care of art first and craft we'll be doing later once they will have the books. So art, we will teach them a lot of freehand drawing. So that will be our main core when it comes to art. Now, as I have already told you, UNESCO has given the guidelines how to reopen the school, and based on those guidelines, we have made plan A, B, and C how to reopen. But again, maybe after 1 month or after 2 months, we might say that no, these A, B, C, we have to work on D. So we are ready for that, because adversity quotient is something which all of us have to be ready. When the child attends online classes, ensure that the child is following some kind of dress code, the child is sitting properly, or the child is ready for the class mentally. When the child changes, the child is ready that okay, now the child is coming out from the home environment and entering to the class environment. These are few of the things a child can do, a parent can help the child do, but it might not be possible at all the intervals or all the times. So that is also perfectly all right. Now, I have already discussed with you the WHO guidelines, which is 20-20-20 rule. 20 minutes of screen time, 20 seconds of break, and 20 feet you have to see. So we'll ensure that we are training our children to do that. Teachers will be telling the children time and again for first entire month, so that everybody understands why we are doing this. Most of the things I think I have covered, and we have all our PTA members here. Few of the PTA members, I will not say all, but they are representing all the PTA members. So they have many questions. I want them to put forward their question. We have team of teachers here who will be answering their question, and there will be many other things that I will also answer later. But let's make it more of an interactive session rather than just telling you about what we are going to do. These are few of the things we are taking care of. Yes, one very important point, many of the parents are telling us about what is the last day for paying the fees. We haven't kept any last day. The only thing we are requesting parents, those who are able to pay, they will pay. You want to pay it monthly, you want to pay it quarterly, all those options are available. The need of the hour is not that who is paying or who is not paying. The need of the hour is, are we moving together? The one who are able to pay, are they paying? If they will do that, we also have a cycle of things to be done from school's end. So let's move forward. This is not the time when we discuss about money. This is not the time when we discuss about, again, who has paid, who has not paid. This year is predominantly an year of survival. Are we able to live together? Are we able to uplift our children together? For us, nothing is more important, and nothing will be more important than our students. With this note, I am opening this house for any kind of question and answer, and I'll again come back towards the end. Let the parent ask whatever they want to ask. Though I have tried to cover everything, but it might happen that few new things will come up. So let's open the house for the question answer session.
Is from the school. On behalf of all the parents, I want to just know about the attendance. What attendance will be and how it will be taken.
So on behalf of the school, I would like to highlight here that the school is not stringent in marking attendance like how we used to mark in the past 2 years. This time attendance will not be a major area of focus. The reason being, there are some children who would find it difficult to join in online. Online sessions won't be available for all students. Keeping all that in mind, we are not going to be very stringent with marking attendance. Also, I would like to say here that attendance is also not based on whether the children have submitted their work and the assignments are coming in or not. Even if a child submits assignments once in a month is also fine. But attendance is not what we are focusing on right now. Right now, what we are focusing on is academics reaching online to the children, and that is important. So that is the answer to the question about attendance.
Question regarding the fees, how to be paid and when is the last date?
Dear parents, there is no such date which is being given by the school authorities to pay the fees. Whenever you have your arrangements ready to pay the fees for the child, you can log into our education portal and pay the fees. Few parents that have concerns that whether they can do bank transfers, the school is working on it, and shortly you will get the answers for the same through our online communication.
The next major concern coming from the parents is, what if both the parents are working? How they will manage this process? I mean, because kids are most of the time with the grandparents and they may not understand this process.
Question. For this I would like to answer, dear parents. We are going to record the videos. Pre-recorded videos will be sent on WhatsApp and also on MICM app. We will try to reach grandparents. We will also be sending the worksheets in WhatsApp, and also we will have a one-to-one call with the children and grandparents if needed. Thank you.
It has been discussed that students are going to write rather than typing, but where they are going to write all these notes and all?
This question is, if you have any spare notebook at home, any last year's notebook or loose sheets of paper, you can compile them together and make the child write. Parents, please understand, it's been 2 months. The children are not writing. We have to bring the children in the habit of writing. So I will insist that please make the child write whatever assignment is given. If they write a few lines or they are compiling all the assignments and submitting, that is also fine, but please make the child write, because it should not happen that the school is reopening and the children are just typing and they are not writing. So we'll be requesting the parents that just take care that the children are writing.
My next question, what we have received from queries from parents regarding sanitization of school. I would like to know what kind of sanitization work would be taken, because parents are worried. Parents are more worried about the sanitization part.
So parents, we understand that you are concerned, since our school is opened as a center during this COVID-19 as a center for quarantine. I know you will be worried about how we are going to maintain hygiene and sanitization of our school. Let me tell you, dear parents, be rest assured that before the school reopens for children, the BMC themselves will sanitize the school, first thing. Second thing, our management, our doctors themselves, they will take utmost care that the school is sanitized. The entire premises of the school is sanitized. Thirdly, before the school reopens, before the children enter the school gate, we will come to the school. When we come to the school, we will ensure there is safety, there is sanitization and hygiene is maintained. And last but not the least, dear parents, we will send you short video clips of the sanitization of our school. So you will know that we have taken utmost care for the safety, security, hygiene, health of our children, teachers and the entire school staff. So be rest assured, school will do the necessary requirement for sanitization.
मेरा एक और सवाल है कि हम बच्चों को कैसे तैयार करेंगे, जो पेरेंट्स ने बोला है हम बच्चों को ऑनलाइन स्टडीज़ के लिए मेंटली या कैसे तैयार करेंगे, क्योंकि उनको दो से ढाई महीने का ब्रेक हो गया है, जहाँ पे उन्होंने कुछ तैयारी नहीं की है या उनको आइडिया नहीं है कि ऑनलाइन कैसे पढ़ा जाएगा, उनको मेंटली कैसे स्ट्रॉन्ग करेंगे।
यूं ही नहीं मिलती मंजिलें किसी को, यूं ही नहीं मिलती मंजिलें किसी को भी, रास्ते कैसे भी हो चलना तो पड़ता है। ये एक नया रास्ता है हमारे सामने, नया चैलेंज है ऑनलाइन टीचिंग का। हम कब तक हमारे बच्चों को मुश्किलों से बचाते रहेंगे, हम कब सिखाएंगे उन्हें मुश्किलों से लड़ना। तो चलो हम उन्हें सिखाएंगे कि उनके सामने जो मुश्किल खड़ी है उसका वो कैसे सामना करेंगे। आप अगर सोच रहे कि पहले दिन से टीचर आएगी और सामने बैठ के पढ़ाएगी, जो टाइम टेबल आपको मिला है, तो ऐसा नहीं होगा। पहले हमारा जो फोकस होगा वो बच्चों के साथ जुड़ने पर होगा, हम बच्चों से कनेक्ट करेंगे। इसीलिए है संवेदनशील शनिवार, जहां बच्चे टीचर के साथ ऑनलाइन कनेक्ट करेंगे। एक बार जब हम श्योर हो जाएंगे कि बच्चों से हमने ऑनलाइन कनेक्ट किया है, उसके बाद हम एकेडमिक्स पे फोकस करेंगे। शुरू का हमारा टारगेट ही यही होगा कि हम बच्चों को ऑनलाइन टीचिंग के लिए कनेक्ट करें, उन्हें तैयार करें और उन्हें इस नए दौर का सामना करने के लिए सिखाएं।
बहुत सारे पेरेंट्स का ये क्वेरीज है कि अगर बच्चे पूरा दिन बहुत सारे घंटे स्क्रीन के सामने रहेंगे तो उनकी आई साइट का क्या है, मतलब उनके आंखों पे असर नहीं होगा?
इसी सवाल का तो मैं इंतज़ार कर रही थी। पिछले 2 सालों में कई बार हमारी प्रधानाध्यापिका ने आपसे ये कहा है कि हम बच्चों का स्क्रीन टाइम रिड्यूस करना चाहते हैं, लेकिन आज ये समय की मांग है। WHO के अनुसार 20-20-20 का एक रूल फॉलो किया जाता है, जहां 20 मिनट आप स्क्रीन देखते हैं, उसके बाद 20 सेकेंड आपको नज़र स्क्रीन से हटानी होती है और 20 फीट की दूरी पर किसी चीज़ को देखना होता है। हम कोशिश करेंगे कि हम बच्चों में ये चीज़ धीरे धीरे बच्चों को सिखाते जाए। सिर्फ बच्चों की नहीं, टीचर्स की और पेरेंट्स की भी दृष्टि का सवाल है। दृष्टि से बढ़ते दृष्टिकोण तक हम बच्चों को बहुत अलग अलग तरीके के एक्सरसाइजेस बताएंगे माइंडफुलनेस के तहत, जहां बच्चे अपने आईसाइट को, अपने आँखों का व्यायाम करेंगे। हम कोशिश करेंगे कि बच्चों को स्ट्रेस ना हो, लेकिन ये हम सबकी जिम्मेदारी है।
Now online study will start. So now kids will habitual with online studies. When school will reopen, then how it will when school will reopen, फिर आप बच्चों को कैसे हैंडल करोगे? क्योंकि अभी कैसे है कि बच्चे ऑनलाइन टेक्नोलॉजी से जुड़ गए, तो उन्हें फिर कैसे एक्सप्लेन करोगे कि अभी हमें मीन्स ऑनलाइन या टेक्नोलॉजी से अलग रहना है और टेक्नोलॉजी ज़्यादा यूज़ नहीं करनी है, तो ये कैसे काम करेगा, वो मैं जानना चाहती हूँ।
Yes, we don't know that how long this lockdown will be. We are going online, we are going ahead with online teaching. This online teaching will have challenges. Yes, we will have mindfulness, we will also have expressing gratitude activities. That is the reason parents, we also have Saturday We Connect activities, wherein the children will connect with the teachers. They'll be free to express their views. Bringing that connection together, it will be so strong that once they come back to school, वो human connect लाने में time नहीं लगेगा. Parents, please understand, children need that human connect. So bringing it back, it will not be a challenge. Challenge would be technology. Yes, when the teacher again comes in the normal classroom setting, the technology will be a challenge. How to wean out technology from the child? Yes, challenges are immense, but we are ready for it.
मेरे को बहुत सी क्वेरीज आई है रिगार्डिंग फ्रॉम द पेरेंट्स कि ये जो सेशन ख़त्म होगा तो उसके बाद भी अगर किसी पेरेंट को कुछ क्वेरी है या कुछ डाउट्स है या क्लैरिफिकेशन है तो वो कैसे अप्रोच करे, मतलब वेयर शुड ही कॉन्टैक्ट और वेयर शुड ही गेट द सॉल्यूशन, या उसका जवाब कैसे मिलेगा, कितने टाइम में मिलेगा? दैट विल बी अ मेजर क्वेरी दैट हैज़ कम फ्रॉम द पेरेंट्स ऑल्सो।
पेरेंट्स, जब भी आप ये सेशन देखोगे, इस सेशन में आप कमेंट्स दे सकते हो, वो कमेंट्स का भी जवाब हम देंगे। उसके बाद और डाउट्स हो तो आप स्कूल के नंबर पे भी आपकी क्वेरीज पूछ सकते हैं। वो सब क्वेरीज हम 1-to-1 बेसिस पे आपको आंसर करेंगे। Queries you have, parents, you can put on WhatsApp number or you can comment in this session. You can also send to the representative PTA members and we will solve the queries and revert you back.
There was one more query from a parent. This was regarding when a student is attending the online class, what should be the uniform that he or she should wear? Either a school uniform or other uniform. You can suggest us what uniform the child should wear during attending a class.
Uniform brings a sense of discipline. We would appreciate if a child wears his last year's uniform and sits for the online session. If that's not possible, we are comfortable if the child wears regular clothes and sits. Avoid wearing the nightwears that the child wears during sleep time, because we want the child to understand that from home environment, the child is coming online to the school environment.
Also, I would like to add, it is not just about teaching English, Math, Science and Hindi and not teaching the other co-curricular subjects. Parents, please understand, each and every subject is important. It is not just teaching English for 2 hours and the child is done for the day. No, please understand, this is the new normal and we have to adapt to it. we have to give the exposure of all the co-curricular activities to the child. As and when required, then we will increase the intensity. One, the new norm, and we have to adapt to it. We have to give all the subjects, the exposure of all the subjects in a precise manner. Let us slow down a bit, parents, for all the subjects. And as and when required, we will increase the intensity of each and every subject wherever required with the child.
I would also like to highlight here that given the situation of this pandemic, everybody is facing some anxiety or the other. I know you would be anxious. What if my child cannot understand during these online sessions? What if my child misses a particular topic, be it English, math, science, or any of the other subjects, social studies, EVS, there are so many things, Hindi, Marathi, Sanskrit, there's so many things. Be rest assured, parents, that once school comes back to normal, when your children come to school and when we teachers go to the classroom, all our topics would be recapitulated. It will be recapitulated in a way that all the recap is done of the concepts, of the topics, so that none is left untouched and no child is left with no understanding or not clear understanding. Don't worry, we are all in this together and we will do it and we will take it further.
Sure, most of your queries are answered by our PTSA members who are representing the parents today, and our teachers who are representing the teaching fraternity today. And as I told you in the beginning also, we are looking ahead for a very strong home and school connect, because we firmly believe behind a child, two institutions need to stand firm and together. One is home, second is school. Still, if any of the query is not answered, still, if there is any pain point that is bothering you, we are reachable. You have our school's number. We are displaying the number also here. Please reach to us. Understand, one size fits all is not applicable. Your child is a distinct individual. Your child is unique in himself or herself. We would like to reach out to you on one-to-one basis for whatever your queries are. In case in this entire endeavor, we could not cater to anything, we are extremely sorry for that, but we tried to cater to all the 170 queries that we got yesterday. It's a beginning. It's a new beginning. We never thought of a virtual orientation, but we have done that. Maybe again few sessions will be virtual. Till the time everything comes back to new normal and we are back to our school premises. Till then, stay connected, because it's our connect, it's our emotional connect which will help us proceed further. Many of the parents did have this query that we have two siblings, we have adjusted, we have answered to that. Many of the parents had query about eyesight. I think our PTA member have also taken up it very well. We have answered to that. Fees we have answered, books we have answered, online we have answered. But still, as we say, to err is human. Maybe we have not catered to all the points. So please reach us to us. We are very transparent in our approach and we are very open. One point which is not covered and nobody discussed during question answer session also, I would like to highlight that because few parents had this in mind that if some resources are not used, how come it is there in the fees? Understand, we have not left any resource unused. May it be library, there will be once in a week library period, e-book will be provided. All our lab resources are reaching to us to teachers' house for the lab experiment that they have to conduct. And the moment school reopens for teachers will be working from school. Sanitization, I understand everybody is worried about it, but we are more worried about it. We are the one who are coming here daily. So understand, our students are much more important than any one of us. And again and again and again, I'll tell you, we will not leave any stone unturned when it comes to our students. We will try to reach out to them whenever possible. You want to reach out to us, feel free to do that, because together we have to work for our child. So now it is not I or you. Now it is not home or school. Now it is togetherness. From today, we start a new journey of togetherness and we look forward to your complete support and cooperation. You have always done that. You have always done that. We had many moments which were not as happy as we can say, but those were moments. There were times when we did not agree to each other. There were times, but together the need of the hour is you and we together. Please make this bond more stronger. Please let's go together, let's move together, and the direction needs to be forward. We have to move forward. With this, I would just like to say that resilience, empathy, compassion, growth mindset, attitudinal changes, progressive outlook, all these will become the new norms. And we have planned out our entire academics and beyond academics, keeping these 21st century skills in mind. We are working so that we can reach out to each and every child. No child should be left behind, no parent should be left behind, is the motto of this academic year. With this, we conclude today's orientation with open arms and open heart that we are transparent and we want the similar kind of support from your end. Just to end to it, because जिंदगी हमें एक नया रास्ता दिखा रही है, तो इतना ख्याल रहे जिंदगी इतना ख्याल रहे सताने के साथ साथ हम भी बदल रहे हैं ज़माने के साथ साथ. Yes, we are changing and our students have shown us this change. From the regular school, we are opening the virtual school, and when the things will become back to normal, our virtual school will come back to our school, and that is the day when we will celebrate. Till then, stay connected, stay safe. Our students are always our pride. As you know, we always speak very high about our children. And I informed you that yesterday when I had a meet with grade 8 students, they wanted to see the playground. We gave them a small task. And I'm so happy to share the task and the voice of one of our child. As it is, you know, our school do not have a parent-teacher association. Our school have a parent-teacher-student association. So a student's voice matters a lot. So here comes to you our grade 8 learner, Zuina's voice.
Hey everybody, I'm Zuina McQuinn from grade 8. Well, this year is going to be super different and there'll be virtual online learning. I'm excited and I know that everybody else is excited too. I sat and I visualized how it's going to be. While we all are excited about the new style of learning, this is going to be something I'm going to really miss. And that is me wearing my uniform, going to school, seeing Seema ma'am, Trishan sir and Nikhil at the gate, the school corridors, the lift, the didis and the bhaiyas, the teachers, their big eyes, their loving smile and their fantastic way of teaching. But most of all that I'm going to miss is my friends, our lunch time, our V time. That is Soumya's Sabudana Khichdi, Vedanti's High Speed Hindi, my choice talks with Anusha, my book talks with Shaurya, Darsh's spot on jokes, Vedanti's cute chubby cheeks, and a lot of things. I'm gonna miss our fun time that we had last year. And I hope that this lockdown is over super soon and that we can meet each other once more. Okay, so bye.
It's not an end, it's a new beginning. And this new beginning comes with a beautiful video. May I request one of our PTSA member to please start the screen?
कुकर की सीटी के साथ बच्चों की हंसी मिला के दाल के तड़के के साथ थोड़ा सा मैं पढ़ा के कुकर की सीटी के साथ बच्चों की हंसी मिला के दाल के तड़के के साथ थोड़ा सा मैं पढ़ा के will teach you from the room from the zoo in the morning in the noon will teach you in your house from our house here and there cause we care will teaching is no